Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. First of all, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. We in Sweden did celebrate it yesterday. I don't know why we're doing that on the 24th because everyone else in the world is doing it on the 25th, but whatever. Looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum during this episode, the market is very slow, obviously because we're having the holidays, but what I expect the market to do on Bitcoin is that we can possibly come back down to 49,000 around that level, and then you just might have a pullback and the market comes up. And the higher time frames, Fibonacci at 52k and 53.3k is the daily Fibonacci. On the higher time frames, I am looking at this level right here to see if market gonna continue back up or down, and everyone already knows this because I've been talking about these levels for a couple of weeks right now, but we are definitely have to wait and see how market's going to behave around this level. Will we continue up from it or will we continue back down? Remember, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue watching this video and I'll show you what I see right now during the holidays on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Guys, don't forget when you're scrolling down to the description that I'm having below this video, you will see that on BYBIT you can receive up to $4,100 in bonus. And if you're clicking on the link that I'm having in the description, you will get directly to the website. It takes less than 1 minute to create an account on this. And if you're going into how it looks on Bitcoin, this is how it looks when we're coming into BYBIT. This is Bitcoin against USD, and you're having the same thing here just as on TradingView. You're having all of the tools that you need, and the good thing about BYBIT is that we can hold our positions for a very long time as a swing trader, and we're having very low fees when we're doing that. You are also using leverage when you're trading, so you need to be an experienced trader because you can gain a lot of money using leverage, but you can also lose a lot of money when you're using leverage. So be very careful about that, but as an experienced trader, you already know that you have a bonus up to $4,100 on BYBIT. So claim this bonus. If you're having any troubles, you're just going back to the website and you can see that we're having the Telegram community right here, and if you're clicking on that link, you can be a part of Bitcoinsensus community and just talk about cryptocurrencies every single day. Or if you're having trouble with anything, just contact us and we'll try to help you as much as we can. So we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart, and we can see that we almost came up to 52k, but we got rejected. And what potentially could happen is, okay, so the market is very slow right now. You can see market been going sideways since the 23rd of December, around from 8 o'clock. So the market has just been going sideways. So I mean, what can we expect during the holidays? But if we're taking a fib from 48,000 to the highest point, we are having a Fibonacci levels around 49,000 and 49,200. 49,600. So what potentially could happen is that we see the market coming back down to create a higher low against this previous higher high that we did have, and then market comes back up. My targets is around 52k and 53,400, 300, and after that I want to see how market obviously is going to behave around this level, because what I see on the daily is that could potentially be the market creating a lower high against this level, and I've been talking about this the whole time. But I definitely could see the market having a last push to the upside, and after that we obviously have to wait and see how market's going to behave around it. So we'll see if we're going to continue back up or if we're actually going to start consolidating between these levels and then see market coming back down. The targets that I'm having is 43,000 and 41,000, because that is the previous higher low that we're having if we're looking at the weekly. And I've been talking about this for a very long time, and obviously I haven't changed my mind yet until we actually see the market doing other things around these levels. But if we see the market breaking these levels, obviously we have to change our mindset and just follow the market. So I'm only stuck on short positions because obviously we are in a downtrend. So for me to look at higher perspective, or for me to look at the bullish perspective, the market needs to break 58,000 and then see a clear breakout and retest continuation to the upside, because we can continue back up even more. But as long as we're not breaking 58k, we are still in a downtrend, because this is the last lower high. Looking at the weekly overall, we didn't have a pullback, but this could also be where the market is creating a higher low for them breaking to the upside. But first of all, I want to see how market's going to behave around these levels, because as you can see on the weekly, we are still maintaining our higher low, higher low. We just potentially could from now on just spike to the upside. So this is what we have to wait and see, because the market on the higher time frames is giving us clear market structure. But right now, because we are on the lower time frames or on the daily, we are in a downtrend, so we need to break certain levels from the daily to then, for myself, to see continuation to the upside. If we're looking at Ethereum, it's the same thing. We did break this downtrend that we did have, or this trend line, as you can see perfectly. We did break it and retest it. Market came up to the Fibonacci levels that I also had on the daily, as you can see right here. From the highest point to the lowest point, we are right now where the Fibonacci 1561% is. So potentially, if we see the market coming up to 4,100 and or 4,200, because that we can come up to these levels, because that's the Fibonacci 1561%, and we could eventually from this level see market continues back down. And this is also something that if we see the market coming up to the 61% and it fails it and comes up and retests 4,100, that is also giving us a head and shoulders, and that is the market continuing back down. The targets that I'm having is still 3,600 and 3,200, 300 to see if we're filling this week that we're having, and after that we just potentially continue back up again on Ethereum. But right now I'm focusing on what's going on right here. I'm not going to focus on what's going to happen in 2,000 years, because obviously we are not there right now. I don't care what's going to happen here. I don't care what's going to happen around here. I don't care what's going to happen around here. What I'm focused on is right here. I have to focus on these levels to see what I can do personally with it. Should I sell Ethereum, Bitcoin, or should I buy Ethereum or Bitcoin? So that is why I'm focusing right here, right now, not what's going to happen to Bitcoin or Ethereum 2022, because we're obviously not there right now. Okay, as a trader, this is what we're looking at. We potentially can come up a little bit more, and then either market continues to the upside or to the downside. So this is what I see right now on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Market is pretty slow, but we can definitely do some movements during the days. This is what I'm looking at. Obviously, just as I told you, I'm not looking for what's going to happen in 2022. I'm looking at what's going on the charts right now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going through daily updates about cryptocurrencies every single day, even during the holidays, and I'm having multiple live streams also during the weeks. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications, so you will be able to see when I'm either live or having these daily updates. I wish you a very Merry Christmas from Sweden, and take care of yourself, and we see each other in tomorrow's live stream or in tomorrow's video. Mwah!